What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to play a little game with you guys. If you recall my last video, I had mentioned that I was going to be getting rid of the Corsa Sports. Well, I in fact did that, and now I have a new axle back set up. And so now I want you guys to guess what kind of axle back setup I went with. Keep in mind, this car has full exhaust, long tube headers, off-road X-pipe, and it is accompanied by a new axle back system. So if you recognize this tone in this video, chime down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think this new axle back is. I'll be giving you guys some revs and a little bit of pulls, and so I'll let you know what exhaust setup I did go with at this time mark right here. I gotta admit that the Corsa Sports were a little quiet for me. I liked them at first, but after a while I just kind of got boring driving the car, and it really wasn't much to get excited about, honestly, even after I threw the long tube headers on there. So yeah, I needed to really switch it up, and I had been on the fence between 3 different axle back systems, and I was really waiting to see which one I would get a better deal on first. And lo and behold, a good buddy of mine, he's actually a Terminator buddy in Houston, he had posted these axle backs up for sale. So I went ahead and drove out there and picked them up that same day he posted them. And shout out to you, Darren. He used to have a Torque Red Cobra, and he also has a black convertible Cobra, both Terminators. But I believe he got rid of the red one, and now he's got some other toys there. I won't spoil that there, but yeah, super cool guy. Appreciate him, and shout out to him again for hooking me up with this exhaust system. I like the Corsa Sports because they were quiet, and they provided a different, unique tone that, you know, you don't really hear too often. The only complaint I had with them was that during higher RPMs, it sounded kind of like a rattle can, and I really didn't like that much. I wanted something that was a little bit more deeper, and that wasn't going to be giving me a lot of drone. So this new system I picked up doesn't give out much drone. It actually is not too bad when you're driving around traffic or driving around in the city. Until you open it up, or until you feed it more RPM, is when it really starts to sing. This is me driving in the car with the windows up, so there's really not much drone at all, and I'm giving it gas, and there's really not much at all. It's really nice, actually. By the way, this car is already fully tuned by BJ McCarty from Venomous Tuning. Shout out to that guy again. Super cool guy, super knowledgeable, and a whiz at what he does. But there is a little bit more left on the table because my fuel pump duty cycle was maxed out, and I needed to get some fuel pump boosters. I already ordered those, they're on the way. And my IAT2s were giving me a little bit of a struggle, so I did order a new heat exchanger. You'll be seeing those 2 things in the next video. Oh, what do we have here? An underpass. Oh man, that sounds so good. Those are not wide open throttle, guys, just letting you know. I'm just slowly climbing up RPMs. I'll probably do a little wide open throttle here soon. good. It's actually fun to drive now. Like, I actually look forward to driving this car now. Before, it would just sit in the garage a lot, and I thought that after I put my long tube headers on, it was gonna fix that problem and I was gonna drive it a little bit more. But, you know, it wasn't really giving me too much sound, and yeah, it still sat in the garage for a while. So yeah, guys, this isn't gonna be much of a long video. I just wanted to kind of show you driving around, seeing how this sounds with the new setup. Alright guys, if you guessed Borla Ataks, you are actually correct. I don't know if you can see it in there. There it is. You should have been able to see the Borla Attack logo down there below underneath the muffler. But yeah. And there she sleeps. So yeah, I was on the fence between the Corsa Extremes, the Borla Ataks, or the Ford Racing Axlebacks. Honestly, to me, the main variable that was going to be playing into effect was the cost. From my buddy Darren, he went ahead and posted them this past week, and I went ahead and jumped on it right away. He let them go for a good deal. I actually gave him an extra 50 bucks just to hold them for me because I had been looking for something new for a while now. So yeah, shout out again, Darren. Appreciate you, brother. I love these Borla Ataks. They're amazing. They sound sick. And when you give it wide open throttle, man, that thing just screams. When you're in the car, in the cabin, and you have the windows up, there's not much drone at all. I am going to be putting some parts on that are going to remedy the fueling issue that I'm having and also the cooling issue that I'm having with the supercharger coolant. So keep an eye on those videos coming out. I knew some of you guys will guess it right, and maybe some of you might not be sure as to what exhaust system it was, but yeah, it is a Borla Ataks. If you had been contemplating on getting that exhaust system and you're on the fence about it, I hope this video kind of cleared up some confusion for you. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.